Commiserations, it just wasn't meant to be today, was it?
No, Mark played fantastically well. I've got no complaints. I didn't really do a lot wrong. Just some days you just don't score enough points, put enough points on the board, and put your opponent under enough pressure. And when you get to finals, you expect that you probably have to do that. And I just didn't do that good enough today.
All week when we've spoken to you, when you've been in the Eurosport studio, you've talked about your lack of practice, which is, of course, your decision. There were some balls you were missing this afternoon and tonight, which the keen snooker fan might think was down to your lack of match practice. Would you agree with that or not?
I think I've played loads of matches. I've had 2 finals this year. I've won the World Championship, semi-finals of the Welsh. I think I've had a very, very good season. Won the Shanghai Masters. You just can't play well every day. You have to remember I'm 45. I'm not 31 anymore. So the game doesn't get any easier. It doesn't get any harder. But as you get a little bit older, you probably lose a little bit of an edge. But for someone my age, I still think I'm doing pretty well. If the guys think it's that easy, they can always get on the tour and try and play this game, because it sometimes it can look easy, but some days it can be really hard.
And we saw you, of course, carrying on, getting the feel of the table with maybe the pink and black left. But there was one stage this afternoon you were trying to get snookers with just the black on the table.
Well, no, because Mark was carrying on, so I thought, well, I don't want him to concede. I'd want to play on every ball. I'm quite enjoying. I'd have to travel to Leicester to play Mark for a bit of practice. So today it was great, and I just wanted to get the most of it. But the referee said you're not allowed. So I didn't think, you should be allowed, because obviously normally once you've got over the line, you don't normally need to pot it back. But you learn a new rule every day in snooker.
Well, listen, commiserations. It wasn't meant to be your night, but a great week of snooker nonetheless.
Yeah, and I've enjoyed it, and thanks for Eurosport and all the fans, I was going to say. There ain't none.
Yeah, well, listen, commiserations, but a great week of snooker. There you go, Ronnie O'Sullivan. Let's have a quick chat with the winner, Mark Selby. Congratulations to you retaining the title. How does that feel?
Yeah, fantastic. To win any tournament nowadays, it's great. So yeah, really, really happy. Don't feel as though I played fantastic today. Could have played a lot better. Felt as though I was just searching for my cue action all day, really.
Were you surprised when you say you didn't necessarily play that well? Were you surprised then, the gap between you and Ronnie after the first session this afternoon?
I think there was a couple of frames here and there. I should have gone 4-1 up, and Ronnie pinched a good frame, made a good clearance to go 3-2. And then the last frame of the last session, I think, was key. If Ronnie comes out 5-3, it's still obviously game on. 6-2, I've got a little bit of a lead, but obviously you never know against Ronnie,
Yeah, you're quite good in finals. We spoke to you yesterday in the Eurosport studio, and you were talking about if you were to win tonight, which of course you have done. You, ironically, it's named after Stephen Hendry, the trophy. You match his record of 11 final wins on the bounce. That's some achievement.
Yeah, fantastic achievement, obviously, who knows, he may even better it himself when he makes his comeback, whenever that is.
Okay, and of course this is your 19th title now, so level with Neil Robertson and Judd Trump. You're just going to keep on going, I'm guessing.
Well, I'll try to, mate. It's not easy winning tournaments nowadays, as I say, so you just have to cherish the ones when you do win them. Where
has this week's performance been for you, Mark, in terms of getting back to your absolute best, do you think?
In patches, in some matches, I feel as though I played as good as I can play. Still a lot of things to work on, I feel. A few shots I missed, which obviously I wasn't happy with. Didn't really cue them that well. So, yeah, a lot to work on the practice table. But, obviously the signs are good.
And extra special as well that you've retained the title. That's always nice.
Yeah, great to retain a title, as I say. To win any tournament is difficult, but to retain it is probably even harder.
And does it make it a little bit more special that it's against Ronnie O'Sullivan or not for you?
Well, as I said, if I was to choose to win a tournament, I'd want to play Ronnie in the final every time, because obviously he's the best player to play the game. But as I say, today he didn't play fantastic. I don't feel like I played great. Probably need a new tip on, but we'll see. I have a few days off and then get back on the practice table.
Okay, well, listen, well done. Congratulations. Mark Selby, the new Scottish Open champion. All that remains is for me to hand over to our MC, Phil Seymour, for the presentation.
Your winner collecting the winner's medal, prize money of £70,000, the Stephen Hendry Trophy, and the title of 2020 Matchroom Live Scottish Open champion, the jester from Leicester, Mark Selby.
Keep trophy, please.